Alcohol-related deaths in the United States, 95,000 people die every year from this. What a tragedy. This is a shocking stat I don't think most people know. Most treated substances, that means people are in centers or in the hospital. I mean, look there on the left, you got crack, you got cocaine, heroin, but look at alcohol. Is by far the most dangerous drug. 52.87% of treated substances with people in dire straits is alcohol. Unfortunately, in their teenage years, many teens start drinking, and like many of Sin's marketing strategies, it looks very good in the beginning to some people, but the end is very, very bad.
Okay, so on Saturday, I had brunch in the morning for my bestie's birthday to celebrate, so I got drunk at brunch, and then I had to come home and do homework. I did homework 5 out of 10 drunk, and then I got ready for my other bestie's birthday dash costume party. So I went there and got a little crossfaded. Great. I came over and I got blackout, 10 out of 10 blackout drunk off of wine with his mother and his sister. Like blackout drunk. Just every time I looked at my cup, it was filled. It was filled again. And I was just drinking and I was having a good time with them. And then, like, when Michael went to the bathroom, they were like, they started like, we were all drunk. So they started hyping me up, like, oh my gosh, like, no, like, we really love you. And I almost started crying because it was just a really sappy moment. And then I hugged his sister and I hugged his mom. And they were being so nice to me and, like, just really being accepting of me, which means a lot because I take him very seriously. So that was my weekend. Again, successful.
Uncomfortable when somebody is showing you their dysfunction, but they're framing it in a really positive, uplifting, upbeat way. I mean, it's an obvious cry for help. She's spiraling into a crisis. She's getting drunk during the day at her friend's brunch, and then she's drinking so much in front of her boyfriend's mother that she's blacking out. Obviously, any rational person listening to this story would know that she needs help.
Whoever said that the streets were fun, oh, I'm just gonna go back to the streets, they're lying.
The streets aren't what people think, but the reality is, I've worked in clubs and bars. You know what's populating them? Discarded people. People that no one wants. People that aren't good in relationships. People that are miserable to be around. You know, speaking to the fellas, understand this. There's a reason that beautiful woman that you can't keep your eyes off is here right now. How come she's not at home with some dude? They're not happy, you know, celebrating their 2-year anniversary.
On the topic here of meeting at parties, clubs, bars, just to preface, I'm a person, I don't like drinking. I have watched people I love suffer with addiction. It's been very traumatic for me. So I have pretty strong opinions on alcohol and drinking and going out and that entire lifestyle. So for me personally, again, as I mentioned in a past video, I would rather stub my toe than go to the club. And to me, a person that I would want to be with would feel the same way and would live a similar lifestyle. And just to be blunt, I would personally not be attracted to someone who was still going to the club or partying every weekend.
So that's what's out here. This woman is here for a reason because, yes, she is beautiful. She has no problem attracting men. But the problem is she can't keep a man around because once they realize who she really is, they can't stand her. And she now knows this because she has failed the past 5, 6 relationships. And now she's like, okay, am I the problem? Yeah, you are. She's come to the realization and she's here shoveling drinks down her throat because she's miserable because no one wants her. Because there will never be a shortage of men going after women.
If you choose to ignore red flags, you'll pay the price. In life, you pay prices. There's price tags. Now, everybody shows you that and how they show it is very simple. Their values. Maybe they'll show you that they've done it in the past. Maybe they show you that they don't believe in monogamy. Maybe they're addicted to pornography.
Okay, so when you go out here, and especially if you're in a relationship and you have your single friends glorifying the single world, there's no connection out here. People are just because they don't want to be alone. Okay.
How fun. Count me out. If you are someone who wants to be in a happy, healthy, fulfilling relationship, maybe going to the club is not the best place to meet someone like that. You should want to be with someone who has core values, morals, and life goals that align with yours. This is quite literally the foundation that your relationship is based upon. It's really important.
This is extremely important. The best relationships that you could ever have are based where you and that person believe the same thing about the world's most important concepts.
But again, you couldn't catch me there. I don't even think you could pay me to go. That's how bad it is. And I will just say from my own personal experience in life, people that I know or friends of friends, I don't know anyone who goes to the party, the club, who binge drinks, who does, hookup culture and has all these casual one-night stands. I don't know a single one of them who are fulfilled or happy.